Alrighty, hello and welcome back to On a Side Note Gaming. Turn that down just a little bit. Where were we? I was playing a little on a second character, since I'm not playing on stream. Yesterday I was sick and I wanted to still play, but my voice was completely gone and I couldn't stream, so that's why you'll see in the loading screens I have a second character. But back to where we were. We're here on the Groundbreaker. We have to get our ship lifted.
This is it. Security.
Lock.
I can check the departures register to find out which crew the Scholar, shipped in and out with.
Signaled the other day it was coming from Monarch.
Alright, Vicar Mac wants us to go into this restricted access area.
No, seriously. It was static at first, but then this.
Postmortem fines will be paid by the closest living relative. And I think we learned from someone back on the other place, on that other planet, that's just the closest person relative to me when I die. So not actually that, not that bad. Vicar Max or Pravarti has to pay for my funeral fee. Ooh. Come on now, guy. I'm sure you have better things to do than looking through this glass. Come on, get out of here. Whew. Let's just get out. Ooh. Alrighty. Well, Max?
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding them. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Oh. Okay. I feel like the Vicar's gonna double-cross me. I really do. What's over here? You have found an ID cartridge, a holographic shroud. Okay. Wait, is that... Can I use that to get into security right over here? Ooh.
Nicely done.
Is that what we look like? That's awful. A hoop. Okay.
Done.
Nice. Wait, so I could have gone through here and avoided talking to customs altogether? Damn it. I didn't have to get my ship impounded. Son of a bitch. Well, oh, there I go taking drugs instead of climbing ladders. That was a problem I was having yesterday. The E and the F keys are just in a weird place for me. Rather than just looting everything, I should probably just go move the story forward. I can loot things off screen. Oh, I wonder if I can make it over there. Whew. Oh, that's great. I love skeletons. Well, alrighty. I guess we are ready. Ooh, what's in here?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Regularly scheduled
The board would like
advertisements.
to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Ooh.
Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo
That's what we need to be worried about, that they're unemployed.
and threaten our hardworking citizens.
Alrighty. Ooh. That
Try not
looks
to be distracted
really
by the
fucking
glare
cool.
of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
You know what, Vicar Max?
It's time for a KYO.
Hey, I'm from Hope.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
What's that?
Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season.
Oh.
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Jun Lei in engineering.
Isn't that who my good friend Parvati wanted to talk to anyway? Nothing of interest there.
This is
This
the simple
kitchen.
truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
I don't know, Mr. Vicar. That seems like quite a leap.
Do I have anything for lockpicking? Sneak +5. Lockpick would be a mind skill, right? Yeah. Shoop doop doo. No. Dang. Hey, do you sell any alcohol that I can
Any
use to
thanks. What's your pleasure, stranger?
buff up my mind skills? What do you have
What
to
ain't I
trade?
got?
Personality. These are all oh, there we go. Mind +1. $73. You have anything cheaper? Jeez. All the cigarettes reduce weapon spray, weapon sway. So that's body. I'll buy one of those, and I'll buy a mind. Alright, that's $100. Jeez. Glug glug. Oh well, I'm making back the money I just spent. Ooh. Tactical shotgun. Hey, it's one of the things I just drank. What the hell? What the fuck are you?
Let's go!
They were destined to die!
Don't mess with us.
Mantipillar. I hate it. I hate it a lot. There's his lost hopes. Plumbing's acting up again. Oof. Wait, I can sneak around the bugs. Well, there's a locked door over here.
Hello? Someone there? Help! I'm locked in here! Can you get me out? Good, we're in.
Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
How long have you been
Time
there?
stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Are you gonna pay up or are you gonna stand there smelling like shit? No, just make sure people knows I helped you
Of
out.
course. Everyone on the ship's gonna hear about this. Hell, it's the only chance I've got to keep my job.
Oh, good lord. Get the hell out of the bathroom, dude. Oh god. Ugh. Another ladder.
I have to
Ooh.
say, Miss Holcomb, you are surprisingly adept in combative situations.
Why do I suspect you're about to make fun?
You are quite handy with that hammer.
I like to hit things that annoy me.
She's just pointing out that she likes to hit things with a hammer. Alright, Max. Fuck ladders. My legs will heal. Oh, I don't know if I don't remember if I took that flaw or not.
That's hands, Cap.
Rats! We're rats! It's the rats!
That's the last of them!
Ooh. see, what is Vicar Max? Still rocking that shotgun? What about a better shotgun? No. What about a heavy machine gun, Vicar Max? That seems like the kind of thing you should be going into battle with. Dialogue skills +5. That comes with Nightingale Step pre-attached. And tech skills +5. What's it look like, though? Yes. My battle Vicar. Sweet. I kind of want to wear that myself, though. Dialogue skills and tech skills. What am I currently wearing? Stealth skills and dialogue skills. Okay. So now I'd rather keep my stealth skills. What about you, Miss Pavardi? You still are using a hammer. Alrighty. Quick inventory management. Don't need that anymore. I still use... Ooh. Oh no, that's good to sell. Rebuilt mining gears, trash. Alrighty. I wonder where I am.
Great work. Hey, how'd
Oh.
you get back there?
I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
No thanks. Rest and go. Oh, hey, Spacer's Choice. They're my friends, I think.
I know she's in there.
Moonman!
Well, sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Don't worry about that.
Heard of it? My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too. Have a look.
Wow. Alrighty. Everyone will love you for using it, too. Moonman helmet. Lie +5. Alrighty, thank you, Mr. Moonman. What do you have back here that I can take from you? The helmet. Defective Moonman helmet. Why is it defective? Temperament +1. That's a lot of skills. No, I'm not gonna wear Moonman. But that's hilarious that the defective one. Rest and Go keycard. Isn't Rest and Go one of the... Isn't Rest and Go over here? Why is there a Rest and Go keycard in the Moonman building?
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Unlock with key. Oh. I need another key card? Fuck.
Reminding you that there's no I in news. No
Can I
we,
pick pockets yet?
Halcyon,
Shit. What do I need to do that? 4 more sneak? Shit. I need to level up.
And no mercury in Saltuna.
Where could I possibly find more key cards?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Sorry to hear that.
Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Alrighty. Thank you, you nervous man. I don't want to talk to Gladys right now. Waste disposal. Pancakes. Medbay. Our guy asked me to talk with someone in Medbay.
Please don't make
Oh, hey, you're a companion, aren't you?
I am not making a scene.
What seems to be the problem? Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
Okay.
Take care.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
You absolutely are.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Yeah, if she's in the morgue. Because I'm a doctor. I know what illness looks like. And Jessie was looking as sleek as a sprat in the Tyleritos last time I saw her. And anyway, if someone suddenly comes down with a calamitous disease, it doesn't stay secret for long around here. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
I mean, I do have this fancy gun. But there was a doctor I was supposed to talk to about there not being...
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Was it you?
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Yes, I think you're who I need to talk to. Get off his ass about the shipment.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I'm curious what you need mechanicals for.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay. Cool, I've got a quest for whenever I leave this place. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Cool. Alrighty. Neato.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Not even a little bit. Parvati. I don't like that it's linked to my movement, so I can move too much. Is this? Yeah.
To the last rat is on rotten time. lethally contagious, but I'll be fine so long as I'm left alone. Should have known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Why? I am with the board.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items.
Bro, me too. I've been stealing everything that's not bolted down since I got out of that
last worn by
cryopod.
an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Ooh.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Ooh.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I gotta talk to him anyway.
You're a real pal.
Yeah, no
or
problem.
I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Alright, I only got a short amount of walkie time. So does that... Oh my god, it's full again. That's broken.
Done.
I'm glad the surgery room has just a fucking hole in the back. That's not sanitary.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Wicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Squatter's Journal.
This is House on News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Damn. Glad no one cares that I'm just wantonly firing a gun on a spaceship.
Great job, as always, to our hard-working cannery technicians. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
How else am I supposed to kill rats, though? Oh,
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Alrighty. So I guess that's what I'm doing. Is talking to the board on the promenade. I can't believe it's not Borst. Yeah, I was up there.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardets would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex is dead. Forget Alex. Why'd you impound my ship? I'm going to wring your scrawny neck, you sprat. Fuck. Give me back my ship.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Did you hear me chuckle?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? Well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine, really. It's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Yeah.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Oh.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
She's hiding in sickbay to avoid assassins. I'm sure she'd prefer to work, and none, I suppose. But if she doesn't show up, kill her like you planned.
I'm not sure the price of her organs will allow a profit in that case. I expect her liver is, used goods, as it were. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need?
Board wrap
Can
up.
I return to my work?
No, you're good. Alright, let's go tell Jessie I just sold her working rights to the board.
Wish I could say it was good.
Where is she?
got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead.
I thought it said
You
waking
sure
up
saved my
dead.
skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
What do you mean it came through the wireless?
Tell you
You're
what,
standing right in front
I'm
of
a
her.
little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones.
Alright, go
If you're
live on my
looking for a
ship. I
medic,
don't
I
want
can
you as a
work my
follower.
debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. You won't be sorry, though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Get to the ship.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Neat. Oh, hey. I can go pickpocket that dude. Whabam. Pop that up a little bit. Get that up. And... yeah. There we go. Cowabunga. Additional general stock. Tactical time dilation. Sprint speed. I'm always going to have 2 companions, so... yeah, let's go with extra stock. Yeah, looks good.
CNP Borscht Pocket. Candy microwave in 2.5 seconds.
Spratwurst. Ike's Armory. Hello.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
I just will shoot plasma weapons. Ooh, that perk gave a lot of extra stock. Jesus. I guess it doubles the weapons you normally have. Christ. I like goggles. Give me those. Technician, dodge, block but minus stealth, defense, dialogue, armor with dialogue skills. I could make some talkie armor. Yeah, I think I want to make some talkie armor, so give me that. Intimidate, hack. Alrighty, let me see what mods you have. Nightingale. There's Silver. Silver Tongue's only $300. That's pretty good. No. Auntie Cleo. Hi, Greasy.
Auntie greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me take a look at that.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%.
I feel so guilty.
Unit protein dispensation protocol. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Yes, my guilt is up 35%. Of course I'll buy some proteins for ingestion.
Protein ingestion tubes.
You have carbohydrates? You do. I will buy some carbohydrates from you, good friend robot. And actually, I'm gonna put that carbohydrates in my breather mask for if I get combat fatigue.
Okay, going quiet.
Handled beautifully.
Why you assholes gotta open doors that I close? Why is there a very dead man here? Please follow recommended. Please remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filleting, chopping, deboning, and tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels. It's critical that a splay of blood obscures the rest of the manual. That poor technician. Anyway, I think this is whom.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though. That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks.
Oh, have I really not talked to you since that?
I hope you rest well on that.
Yep.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh, geez, I've never had this conversation with you.
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
Alrighty. Who's this?
Junlei Tennyson.
Oh,
I'm captain around
cool.
here.
You're who I need to talk to.
Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Just been stealing shit from you.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
Oh, I'm sure they
We
can.
see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Pavarti needs to talk to other people.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
No, I need a... Seems kind of warm in here.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Well, that sucks.
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Well, that sucks.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last.
I see.
If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Okay. I'll get those parts from the back bays then.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Sounds goody. Anything else down here I can steal? There's people everywhere, unfortunately.
Where the hell have you been, Private? You've missed 3 shifts without notice.
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. The one above the Lost Hope.
That was days ago.
The fucking door. It locked behind me. And it wasn't until this freighter captain found me that I...
You're lucky the chief would have my ass if I spaced you. Now get back to work, Private.
Right away, sir.
Hey, listen, man.
You should clear out. Engineering's a dangerous place to wander until we get those radiators fixed.
Be nice to this guy. I freed him from a shit-filled toilet. Oh. Fancy elevator. Back bays. Cool, cool. Let us go.
Who there? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
I can intimidate you. Getting out of your life if you play nice.
Ooh, look at the courage on this one.
400
Lay it on
XP.
me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Those parts are leaking deadly toxins. I'll just come back after
Under
you're
its
dead.
skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Good. Nice. Oh god, I would really hate to fight through all of this.
Masses would turn their noses up at this place. Or cut them off.
This would have been a tough fight. Scrap mechanical. Thank God nobody saw that.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Oh hey, that's basically where I woke up. So he set up some stairs. How did I miss them? He said upstairs, not downstairs. Ah.
People don't like worms in their rooms. Find a new friend. My backside still smarts. Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew?
Nope. Your ass is a priceless canvas now that it's home to an original McRed.
I guess I'm honored.
Fancy glowy plants. Well, this obviously isn't where I need to be.
McRed gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been trying to get
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he is.
It's crazy to live in this universe. Crazy. Oh! Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta. You've been getting into the boss's special stash again, haven't you?
Why am I so fucking bad at following simple instructions? Okay, he said go up those stairs on your left and the parts are there. Fuck it. I'm just gonna turn on the mini-map. It's on your journal. What is that? It was up those stairs. Jesus. Oh! No, this is down. I've done a good job this day.
Nice.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Carry on.
Why would my reputation with Groundbreaker decrease? These guys are horrible assholes.
This place is falling apart.
Oh.
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Huh? Let's get the hell out of here. Engineering, here I come. Here you are, Junlei.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Wow, you really sent me on a mission you thought I was going to die on? What a dick.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Oh. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Okay.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Alrighty. Oh, cool. Glad you guys just teleport into the room with me. So if I'm fighting bugs... I feel like I should probably use a heavy machine gun, but... we'll see what electricity does to the bugs. Oh Jesus, I'm on fire. Stop, drop, and roll! Christ! Crap. Bard. Love it.
We've got a fight on our hands. Everyone all right?
If it's robots, I got my laser cannon. Oh god. Oh Christ, I gotta reload. Whoo-wee. Yeah, take that. I gotta go down there, don't I? Of course I do.
The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Stop by once you found your way out. Good. Granted, it's not that hard. It's like 2 levels. It's just the point of the matter, Junlei. Don't do me dirty like that.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Thanks.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Edna? Who the hell is Edna? Well, bam. Pop that up to 40, get me that combat stuff. Edna.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
That doesn't sound good.
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
You sound like you're on drugs, my friend.
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
And that's our problem, how?
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance. Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief. I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Good lord.
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Okay.
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Okay. Alrighty. I need to go talk to that lady about getting a key. She was in... wherever. Oh, well, she's on my map now, so... Rest and go, yeah. I can totally pick that, but there's too many witnesses.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
That's very true.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
I literally can't. You're holding me
Anytime,
hostage for
sweetheart.
the key I need to
You know where
land.
to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Thanks. You crazy old woman. Alrighty. Where's out? That's not engineering, so this must be out.
Rizzo's purple-berry bun. Salt-forward candy shell, aroma, sweet purple-berry flavored center.
Hey there, Captain. Anything I can do for you? Be seeing you.
Glad he doesn't care that I just opened the door, walked up to him with a gun, and started talking to him.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
I'm sure it is. Hey. Good friend Felix.
Hey, you got a second?
Yeah.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Maybe. I've heard enough you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
Glad to hear that, Ada. Glad you're not asleep at the helm. So this is Parvati's room. This is Vicar Max's room. This is Ellie's room, I guess. This is where Felix is crashing. Wow, he drinks a lot of energy drinks. And then we got one empty room left.
Good to see you, boss. Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays. That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way. Stowaways ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else. We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it. We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what it's like.
Except you're here now.
Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on. Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, in theory. But I wouldn't have felt half as good. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives. Yeah, I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Alrighty. Well, we are gonna be off to... Oof, breaking my legs. Shit, where does she need me to go? RG something? I don't quite know. Passage to anywhere. Gladys offered me a job investigating a distress signal on Terra 2. Oh, so I'm going back to Terra 2. Alrighty, so in the next one, we're going to be going back to Edgewater and looking at some anti-Cleo stuff. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.